Happy Monday, life group leaders. If you are new to this crew, we are so glad that you have decided to take on a leadership role with our life groups this year. I can't express enough how grateful we are for you. Life groups are the heartbeat of our church. This is where people are known, loved, cared for, and missed. You are going to play a vital role in our mission as a church to make disciples starting in Prescott. Our life groups are the lifeblood for us being able to do that. And so we want to just say a big thank you for taking on this responsibility as a part of the leadership of life groups. I want to go over a few things with you. We are heading in, the next couple of weeks are all geared toward the launch of our life groups. And so I need to share some really important information with you. So grab you a pen and a piece of paper. I got some things I want you to write down as we head into this season of launching our life groups. So go ahead, grab you a pen, grab you a piece of paper. I'll wait here. You can push pause. No, seriously, go grab some paper. You're going to need it. Okay, good. All right, so wanted to start with August 3rd, which is this coming Sunday. Today is July 28th is when I'm shooting this video. On August 3rd, we are going to be doing our fall kickoff. And as a part of our fall kickoff, it's a great time for you to connect with some people in your life group or invite people to your life group. And so we're going to ask you to please, if at all possible, to come and join us on August 3rd, to be here and milling around and talking with people. Our goal is to help you to connect with people who are going to be in your life group, or it's a great chance to reconnect with people who are already in your life group. We are planning on having a life group table so that people in our church can come and find a group that may fit with them. And with that, we want to be able to make some introductions. So if somebody comes up and they're in your area, or your night fits, or the child care, or whatever it is that Jeff is using to help point them into the right group, we would love to be able to make that introduction with you that afternoon. And so they'll come to the table, sign up for a life group, and then somebody will come and say, hey, let me go introduce you to the leader. That way the relationship can already be born before the life group even begins. So that's the goal. So please be there. We're also going to provide some sort of identification for you to let people around you know that you are a life group leader. And so that could be a lanyard. We're not sure yet, but we're going to find some kind of identification we'd like for you to be willing to wear next Sunday afternoon so that people can get connected with you and find a way to get connected into your life group. So that's August 3rd. August 10th is 2 weeks from yesterday. And on August 10th, I'm actually going to be preaching a message related to the idea of life groups. And so I'm going to be preaching from the Great Commission, where it says that we are to make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything. And Jesus says, I will be with you to the end of the age. So that last part, teaching them to obey everything, speaks to the heart of what our life groups are about. That we aren't just supposed to always know new stuff. We're actually called to obey the stuff that we've been taught. And that's what life groups do. It takes what we teach on Sunday and helps us to apply it Monday through Saturday. So that's the goal of our life groups, is to help us learn how to put these things into practice. So that's the role that you're going to be playing, is teaching us, not just teaching us new thoughts or new ideas, but helping teach to obey. That we're going to put this stuff into practice, because that's the only thing that really matters in the end. And so I'm going to be teaching a whole message on that. And we're going to make a big push on that Sunday to get people who have yet to sign up into a life group to sign up into a life group. And we've also got, for everybody who is in a life group, we're going to be passing out these cool little buttons. Isn't that great? And we're going to ask you to wear them on August 10th. And all the people in your life group who have already signed up for a life group to wear these little buttons. And the goal is that people, as they're sitting there in church and they look around and everybody's got one of these cool buttons, they're going to feel the peer pressure to want one of these cool buttons. And so we want everybody who's in a group to wear one of these buttons, with the goal that people can begin to see there's a lot of people who are in these life groups. It can't be that scary. And so we want to ask you to wear it. We're going to ask your people to wear it. So that's on August 10th. And be prepared to have people ask you about your life group and share your experience. We're also going to share the video. Some of you participated, some of your groups last year. We shot a video at some of your life groups. We've edited that. I'm really excited about it. It turned out great. I know some of you were nervous about that. It really turned out fantastic. And so we're going to share some of those testimonies and give people an opportunity to see that it's not that scary after all. So we'll have these buttons for you. Pick one up on August 5th and help us to make sure that everybody who is in your group gets one of these buttons and they wear it on August 10th as well. August 10th, after that service, after the 11 o'clock service, we are going to be launching our very first leadership luncheon. So all of our life group leaders, we're going to have lunch for you on August 10th after the 11 o'clock service, so somewhere around 12:15, 12:30. And this is something that came up as a way of helping our life groups be better, for us to better communicate with our life group leaders. So what we're going to do is, before each new series kicks off, the Sunday before each new series, we're going to have all of our life group leaders, and I'm going to share with you exactly what we're going to be teaching, where we're going to be going with the life groups, any ancillary information you might want to know about it, any extracurricular activities that we're going to be doing alongside that series. But we want you to have the whole scoop of the series before we get to it. And so our fall kickoff series is going to begin on August 17th. That's going to be the week that life groups begin, is the Sunday, August 17th. The week following that, all of our life groups are going to kick off. So that's when I'm going to be kicking off my fall teaching series, the first one. And so on August 10th, I want to share with you everything that we're going to be doing with this first fall kickoff series. There's some really great on-ramps that we're going to be providing for people related to the sermons that we're going to teach. So I want to share all of that information with you. So you walk out on August 10th having everything you need to be prepared for that whole next series, that when people ask questions about things that are going on, you're going to know the answer to it. And so that's the goal. It also gives you a chance to ask any questions that we may not have thought about, and so you're going to help us to better communicate with our church about things that are going on. Really excited about this. So plan on please being there on August 10th for lunch. Doesn't matter if you go to the 8 o'clock service, just come back, or the 9:30, just come back. But we want you to be there for that luncheon. Please let us know if you're not going to be able to be there. Please let us know if you are going to be there. That'd be to help us be able to prepare the right amount of food. So, but really excited about that. Let me share one last thing. As it relates to life group, it's great for me to stand up and to preach about life groups. It's great for them to hear testimonies of people on the screen about life groups. But what the greatest connection that people are going to have that draw them into life groups is invitation. It's going to be you making an invite, somebody in your life group making an invite. So when you look around on August 10th and you see all of these buttons, I want you to feel the burden to look around and say, I know that person and they're not wearing a button. I want to invite them into my life group. And so let that be the onus that you feel on that day, and invite your people to invite people. We want everybody to get connected into a life group. We feel like that's the best way people are going to be known, loved, cared for, and missed. It's going to happen in the life groups. And so we need your help to get people connected. So do some shoulder tapping. Invite, 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 invite. One last thing. We've got these cool signs for all of you life group leaders. When your life group kicks off, we want you to have one of these signs. This goes in your front yard. It's got a cool little stand we'll give you to go with it. This will help identify for new people which house belongs to you. And so where is the life group meeting? It's always great to have some kind of indicator. We thought about doing neon green and red lettering, but we didn't want to mess with your HOA and get them all mad at you. So we did a little pale color. Hopefully this will be enough to help people to know which house is your house. There's nothing worse when you're driving down the street trying to find somebody's house and you don't know which one. Put this thing in your yard, especially as you begin your life group this year, so that new people can know where they're going to get connected into a life group. That's it. That's all I got for today. Thanks again for your leadership. If you got any questions, feel free to give me a call or an email, or Jeff Wilhelm an email or a call. Let us help you in any way. Be ready. So we're excited about it. Thanks for all you do. We'll talk to you soon.